Gamers, gamers, gamers. Are we gaming? Of course we are. Of course we're gaming. So we got some dailies, we got some weeklies, we got some event, we got questing. I really need to beat the Golden Slumber, at least, because next update is going to lead right into that. And holy shit, I need to buy a Welkin. Which is actually fine. I'll buy a bunch of Welkins and hopefully I'll have enough currency for the Ayaka skin. The Ayaka skin.
Ad Astra.
Ad Astra Episosk. Aruzan. Alright. How much resin we got? Dang, we the captain, not gonna lie. Alright. Well, we know what to do. Time to spend that resin. Yo, what's up, Skara?
Let it be known that divinity is mine.
He said the thing. He wants to be the divinity man. And I respect it.
Cheers! One with wind and cloud.
Committed to memory. Allow me. Don't blink. With sword comes shadow.
Courage!
Damn, I don't have a burst up.
The wind knows me.
Don't kill me, bro. Don't kill me.
At my command, you shall fall.
No, no, no.
Don't blink. Nowhere to hide.
I frame your way. I frame your way. And I was scuffed. I was scuffed.
1,000 eons, mine to dominate.
Yeah, yeah. So humble. So humble.
Kneel.
Oh, you. I kneel to no one. Oh! Come on, spawn your thingamabobbers. Please?
Burn to oblivion.
Wait for that.
Grow.
Kneel.
Oh!
Rest and rebuild.
That was just unfortunate. Oh, jeez.
Reality is pain.
Bitch. Got him.
Good riddance, cruel world.
Allow him. Let's move out.
Heal, heal, heal! Oh! She's at 4 HP! Clean. That was clean.
Not possible.
That just happened, bitch. Got him.
to memory.
Man, I always do that, and then I can't properly
Into
swirl.
the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Grow, grow, grow. Cut to the chase.
This is fine.
Coming. Don't blink.
I was destined for more.
Him and his god complex, man. SMH. SMH. Okay. Next. Shogun, yes. Hi, Minnie. How is Minnie? Oh.
Strike dead. Here comes the cash. Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword. Absurd.
Stabilize.
Time to go. The eye sweeps the land. Take it easy. Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Bitch.
Pathetic. Absurd. Inferior. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Oh my god. Okay, we got her.
I'm here.
We got her.
Crumbles before me.
My god. So, what am I waiting for to pull? You gotta let me know, because I don't know anything. I just like cute girls doing cute things, obviously.
Solidify.
And that includes warfare. Is she out? Or is she not out yet? At the end of the month, okay. I see. Oh, you know, I was gonna try something today, but I didn't. I gotta put a lot more stress on my PC though. But I was considering streaming in 1440p, because then it would force the higher encoder. But the stream might actually look really fucking good. But I'm afraid about the stress that might put on my PC. Okay, we need to do Senora.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Neither. Got him.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Let's leave her a little. The Temple of Wisdom.
Bruh.
Rebuild. With sword comes shadow. Don't blink.
Wind strider.
Alright, now the real question is Kokomi gonna lag my game?
Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors.
Is Kokomi gonna lag my game on one of these Crimson Moths? Yep. Oh, Kokomi!
Let's move out.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Grow, grow, grow.
Can't do that
Hold
to
the line.
Kecking.
Nowhere to hide. Hey,
Can you stop doing the teleporting bullshit?
this may turn a little.
Not every
Make
wound
yourself
will
at home.
heal.
Rest and rebuild.
Clouds high.
Embrace your searing reckoning. Embrace your searing reckoning.
Shut up, bitch.
Incoming. With sword comes shadow.
No, I didn't get it.
Hold the line. Don't blink.
Who dares call me a witch?
I didn't call you a witch, I called you a
I
bitch.
never asked for redemption. Never.
RNG hasn't been so great. RNG has not been so great.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by.
I pretty much never do it, it's not anymore.
Amuse me. Surrender
I
is
don't
a
know why,
valid
it's not like
option.
he's that bad.
I promise I'll be gentle.
He has so many phase changes, man.
We're wide
Don't
open.
blink.
You've made some progress. Guess I should
Nowhere to
take you
hide.
more seriously.
Speed of light. Hey.
Something else catch your eye?
Fuck.
The price of a single slip.
I see everything. Don't blink.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Oh my god, can we not do this? Can we not do this?
Hold the line.
Stay.
Committed to memory.
I just
Speed of
killed
light.
Kazuha.
Cut to the chase.
I somehow proc Virgin. Is it because the lava here? Did the lava proc Virgin? What the fuck?
Rest and rebuild.
Must have swirled the lava into the freaking pores. It blew up. Alright, resin spent. Event time. Oh, it's also Leyline Overflow. I'll have to try to remember that later. Across the wilderness. Good day, fellow adventurers. Anyone who's interested in the new event held by the Adventurers Guild, please gather round. So long as you participate in the event, you will receive not only rewards offered by the Adventurers Guild, but also certain extra special gifts. Adventurers Guild is holding an event. You are the Traveler! Oh my, what a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting to see you at all. As you can see, I'm recruiting participants for an event held by the Guild. This is my first official job in the Guild, and I'm determined to leave a perfect impression about the event. Ah, you must have not heard about the event. Jack has named the event Across the Wilderness. In his words, this event is gonna be simple yet fun, and at the same time can test the capabilities of the participating adventurers. To be more specific, we are going to set up wilderness balloons in various locations. All that the participating adventurers need to do is find the wilderness balloons according to the prompts and venture forward and following the distribution of those balloons. The more wilderness balloons one collects within the time limit, the higher the rating and the greater the rewards will be. What if I accidentally pop the balloons? These balloons are no ordinary balloons. They can withstand arrows from afar and will only be popped from close range. When similar events were held before, the first thing most adventurers did when they saw the balloons was to pop them with their arrows. We repeatedly told them not to, but they never listened. That's why we've customized these special balloons for this event. Hopefully it works. And please excuse me, but I've gotta go now. I still need to recruit quite a few participants for the event. If you are interested, please do come and participate. If you're willing to take part, I'm sure Jack and Master Cyrus will be thrilled. After unlocking this mode, you will have to find as many wilderness balloons as possible within the time limit. The sooner you find all the balloons, the better your rating. Before you enter a challenge, you can select a blessing that can be activated during the challenge to obtain buffs. Use the wilderness compass and expend its blessed energy to obtain said blessing. The aforementioned energy will regenerate over time and can be increased when you find wilderness balloons or come into contact with more blessed energy. There are two different kinds of wilderness balloons in challenges. When you find harvest balloons, you will increase the overall progress of your search for wilderness balloons. When you find sonar balloons, several harvest balloons will appear around you, and these will disappear after a short time. You can invite a friend to take part in across the wilderness challenges together with you. You'll receive event rewards based on your co-op challenge results, and this will be recorded under co-op mode results. Shit. Didn't use my extra thing. Jump high. Wind current. Search radius. I'm just gonna jump ahead. Holy shit, that's a lot of balloons. Oh. That went well. I'm definitely doing this the wrong way.
Incoming.
I missed that one down there. Oh god. Shit. I'm bad at this. There we go. Is that good enough for the rewards though? Yes. Tides of Jade. I feel like if you just wander and just break this event. This one looks a little more complex. What are we working with here? Hardcore parkour. Give me balloons.
Don't blink.
The hell? There's 14 more. Where? Hello? What do you mean they've been marked? Where the fuck are they? Hello? Oh. That was fucking lame. One second remaining. Jesus. I guess if you just get 40, that's all that really matters. Cool. Oh, it's a nice and simple event. Easy promos, for real. I haven't been using the blessings like at all. What, mate? My memories are fading, flowing away like the wind. Pepe hands.
Speed of light.
Rip that man. Sad. Oh shit, they're on the other side of the fucking map. When I use the blessing to jump higher, but instead I don't jump higher. Oh no, I might have filled on Mystic Oregon. At least they're putting him right next to waypoints. Being convenient. No, come on, what was that?
Don't blink! Hey!
I think Kuching's broken. God damn it. That was lame. Honestly, skill issue on my part. But whatever. Does it look like I care? Haha. Because I don't. Oh. I really do feel like these were designed around the high jump. One more? Sand glider. Look at how there's so many waypoints I haven't gotten. God, dude. So much for me to do in this game, and there's so many other games I want to play. So many frickin' live games that I play. They wonder why I'm stressed out all the time. Damn it. What the fuck is this? Did it backwards, obviously. No! Bro, what the fuck? Sometimes I hate this game. Like, register my inputs, please. Yeah. We have plenty of time, Copium. No, we do have plenty of time, though. I just spawned a bunch. Oh, it spawned enemies. Like, just spawn a chest.
Everyone hold hands! Hold the line! I'm gas! Don't blink! You give, you receive.
Okay, Kuching, I'll give, and then I'll receive, right? Right? Bro! Thank you. I'll never know what waypoint it is.
Quite a downpour. Nothing will get done until it clears.
Oh, I thought I was gonna get sneaky with that one. Equivalent exchange once more. Damn it, dude, the sun. The sun decided it wanted to peek through. Just the right time. Blind. Mr. Civilod found out that I've been carving wood in secret, but he didn't really get angry about it. He just told me to stay focused while I'm at work. Even asked me for a wood carving of a bunny. Give a child to cajole to? Mr. Civilod said that my wood carvings have a strong Shiznayan style, and that he really likes them. I've heard that Mr. Civilod's orders have kept him from going home to his family in Shiznaya for a very long time now. I think he might really be homesick, unlike me. Let's stop here, traveler. I've ordered another batch of wood from Hamawi. Please help me take a look at how it's going. Payment ready. Don't worry, I've prepared real currency for you this time. Dude, I love this wholesome Victor quest. What awful luck. You're talking about the wood that the Fatuus ordered? I knew dealing with the Fatui wouldn't end well. We were attacked by monsters while transporting that wood. All of us made it back alive, but our cart didn't. We were forced to leave the wood by the roadside. I dare not go over there, nor can I find someone to get rid of those monsters so soon. You're Fatui. Aren't you a Fatuus? Then why are you helping him? Anyway, I can only leave my cart there for now and see if I can hire someone to deal with the situation. If you are anxious to get the wood, I'll mark the approximate location of the cart on the map for you. Then you can go take a look for yourself. Nothing good ever comes out of the things that the Fatui are involved in. Okay, good. 5-head. I still love that this battle theme from that event takes parts of Fischl's character demo thing. Like, I want more stuff like that, where it mixes in their character demo song to a combat scenario. Honestly, I just want more character interactions. I know it's like hard for them to do, probably. Like, sometimes I kind of wish that they would like take 8 weeks instead of 6 weeks. And maybe like cut back on the amount of events. I mean, I get it though. Like, this game always has something to do, which is crazy. Like, there's no way they're not freaking like crunching or anything. Either that, or they've had like updates lined up for like a year in advance. But I kind of doubt that. Nothing ever. This wood, you've chased away all the monsters? You're stronger than you look. Thank you. I'll head over with a few others later and bring the wood back. Nothing good ever comes. You said that like 3 times. Walnut making a comeback. Yep, she's finally having a rerun. How did it go? Has my wood arrived? Monsters again? Why does it feel like every cart in this world is being attacked by monsters? Never mind, the wood got here, and that's what counts. Oh, right. Here's the payment I promised you. Make sure to tally it up. By the way, is Lily doing well? I didn't say goodbye to her before I left. I hope she isn't angry. She's doing really well. Alright. Don't look at me like that. I was just a little concerned. Anyway, make sure you tally your remuneration, traveler. I prepared the exact amount. Oh my god, he just sank into the ground. I like Victor. Victor, the redeemable Fatui. Hopefully he comes full circle. You know, like we keep seeing him and he like gets out of the Fatui. Bro, sometimes I wish auto target wasn't a thing. I get why it's there. It's mobile, but still. Or at least put auto targeting on the towers, you know? Oh! Wait, what? The game isn't pausing? Why isn't the game pausing? Hello? I'm in co-op mode. Probably because of the freaking event. What is Minnie sending me? Oh yeah, I already saw that. Too thick for my liking, not gonna lie. I'm more of a medium is premium kind of guy. What do you mean seems normal? That is not normal. It's not normal. They like freaking doubled the proportions there.
That's close enough. A new punching. Wind strider. As one with wind and cloud. Following orders.
Feeling lucky today?
Nowhere to hide.
No, not at all actually.
Everyone hold hands. Don't blink.
One with nature.
Speed of light.
Okay. Time for full immersion mode. Oh, it's Toma's birthday. Since I'm writing to you, perhaps I should dispense with the pleasantries and cut to the chase. I'd like to invite you to my birthday party. Although Ayato and Ayaka both suggested going out to eat, saying I should take it easy today. But I believe having fun is more important than anything. You can understand that, right? Chatting with friends in a warm house, enjoying the smile on your face when you savor the food. I know my birthday wishes sound pretty plain. Don't laugh at me, alright? This time, I'm going to make a Mondstadt dish. I haven't made it in a while. I wonder if I'll be able to do it. After you've tried it, I'd like to ask you to give me suggestions on how I could improve it. Oma moment. Toma moment. Did I tell you though that Hu Tao's model actually has a bigger bust size than Ganyu? It's just her shirt literally covers it up, which is hilarious to me. What is it? Is it anything important? Whose gravestone is this? Dead ass. I'm dead ass. Who knows? Maybe it belongs to a nameless researcher who once tried their luck with, like Tirzad, but didn't roll high like he did. Well, to be fair, Ganyu isn't that big in the first place. But yeah, Hu Tao is bigger, which is hilarious to me. I just take a little bit to find the proof. Let me see. Come on, I need to find the original tweet. Many people say it, but there's a tweet. That has the model. Can't find it. I like it. I like it. That might be hard to find too, though. And on what account? God damn it. Ah. I can't find it. I know it exists though. There's no way I didn't like it, right? There's no way. No shot. Isn't this great content just seeing Kuching with Barbara, which makes no sense by the way. Actually makes no sense. I don't even think they've met each other in game. I can't find it, Minnie, but it's true. Trust. 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 It's just the clothing doesn't emphasize it like Ganya's, you know? Who knows? Maybe it belongs to a nameless researcher who once tried their luck like... Oh, I already read this. King Deshret's secrets rarely reveal themselves to mortals. Terzad gave you the stone slate, right? How did you know? Keep it safe. Is it important? You can't be unaware of its value, surely. Well, its value to whom? To our employer, of course. After all, he is depending on it to write his paper. Anyway, let's head back. We shouldn't keep Jet and the others waiting for too long. I agree. Can we get some... I think they're probably... I think I've already seen fan art of Jet, actually. But can we get more fan art of Jet? Look, it's a music disc. Missed it. So I heard from Notchtagal that you beat up Storm Terror and were made an honorary knight for that achievement? Pardon me, but while you are quite skilled, are you really that powerful? Of course, Tabor's a hero in Mondstadt. Tell him about your adventures in Mondstadt. That's amazing. Well, books have been my only companions since I can remember, and I've never had the chance to travel far. Actually, this is my first time traveling so far from home. Right? Terzad's an indorsology researcher, eh? Wow, that sounds so lame. I don't want to admit it, but my life has been bland if compared to all of yours. Like this desert, it's practically impossible for those who lack strength to find a single unoccupied oasis. So, if you're so unhappy, then why not do something else? How about being a traveling merchant like Notchticle? Or do something you're good at, like me and my father. That's not bad at all, isn't it? It's not that easy. I come from a family of academics, so I've been receiving training like this since I was a child. Like how a farmer's son learns to farm, or a blacksmith's son learns to strike iron. Well, I'm not doing great and can't compare to the talented and established researchers of my family. But as things stand, I'm afraid I can't just do something else. I guess I drank a little too much earlier. Why am I even telling you all this? I'll just laugh if you want to. I think you're being too stubborn. There's always a choice in life. I mean, just look at Boniface and I. We weren't born as traveling merchants, and no one in our families has ever even been to Sumeru. But we're still here with the northern wind at our backs. We don't regret our choice at all. Seeing the boundless world unfold before our eyes fills us with a sense of freedom. Yeah, I too think you're taking things a little too seriously, Tearzon. Right, like the relative you mentioned earlier. Didn't she give up her family's rules, traditions, and everything else to live the life that she wanted to? Maybe she's somewhere in this very desert just like us, bathing under the milky white rays of moonlight and braving the dry night breeze while looking back at the great day she just had. If only I had an iota of her courage. I never knew making decisions would be this difficult because I've never given them any thought. I think I've lived the life I wanted for as long as I can remember. That's really... making choices is never easy. Is that so? Choosing one means giving up on the rest. Wait, is this like saying that there are 10 tasty dishes in front of Paimon and that choosing one will make the other 9 vanish? Oh no, if only there were 10 Paimons to choose one each! Jesus Christ, Paimon. It's like the branches on a tree. While they come from the same roots, their endless division makes it so that some may not touch each other for decades or even centuries. Only when the entire tree withers and its trunk decays will those separated branches finally meet in the soil. Speaking of which, why did you choose to leave the desert, Father? You rarely mention your past, so I see all this very differently from Tearzon. I don't have family traditions, and I don't even remember my mother's face. I only have you, and you only have me. There's no large tree and no branches that tie us together. What? Watch, her mom is probably frickin' the sister of Tearzon. That'd be frickin' hilarious. You might have left the desert long ago, and this might be my first time seeing it for myself, but I have this feeling that we are like grains of sand here in the desert. No family, no objective. What we are is pretty free. Jet. The desert holds only the past, it has no future. If what lies beneath the sand and wind can be described as the truth, then I can only say that it perhaps isn't something that will bring joy to everyone. I give up on the path of seclusion, not because it's a mistaken path, but because I found a better path. Jet, I hope you'll be able to take that bright path. I don't really understand you. If the path of sand isn't what you desire, then why accept Tearzad's commission? Don't tell me it's because you want to take a look at your past. I think you just can't forget the desert and the hot winds that sweep it. Strange thing is that I have no memories of the desert, but coming here makes me feel like I've returned home all the same. I love the sand, just like I love Paimon and Benben. This is a place with hope too. I'm sure of it. Is it finding Benben proof of that? It'll be a new day tomorrow. The ruins ahead are still waiting to be explored. Keep your chin up, Tearzad. No matter what others say, I think you're a brave person. You've taken that first step and left the comforts of your home. Now just do as you've already done and take another step, then the third. I'm sure you'll get to that place where no one has been, and find that special research material of yours. Huh. Even you can occasionally say some nice things, eh, Jet? I'm just speaking my mind, after all. I'm as free as the sand. But even the freest sand should rest at an oasis. It's getting late, so let's get some rest. I'll be on lookout tonight. I'll sleep well with you on lookout, Father. Hear Jabrail softly and casually singing a peaceful tune as you fall asleep. Maybe it's an old local song. Oh, stars high above the wasteland, oh, nightingales weary from the day. It's time to take off the crown of roses, cleanse yourself with wine made from grapes. Sleep, close your eyes, young golden slumber summons thee, wandering sand. Drink not that bitter salt water, for the sorrows of tomorrow have gone away. Camping out in the desert is terrible. Oh, come on, why are you being so negative again? Well, the two of you are adventurers. Let's talk about you instead, Chet. How can a young girl like you endure sleeping on the sand while dressed like that? I just can't figure it out for the life of me. Shirzad, you're such a pampered guy. Tell me, will even a bean placed under 10 mattresses disturb your sleep? Of course not. Anyway, why would anyone want to sleep on 10 mattresses? I don't know. Maybe it might be a hobby of the wealthy, for all you know. But you should have expected that you'd have to camp outside. What else can we do anyway? Go back the way we came? Of course not. The material we gathered yesterday isn't enough to write anything good. Forget submitting it to the academia. Just reading it at the square would get me ridiculed. Oh, looks like we still got some spirit, eh? Of course. This huge ruin is right before me. It must be the Kemenu Temple. As a researcher, I must go in and have a look, right? And there is this... Ben? Right, Ben. What a strange thing. I mean, such an extraordinary thing might even be closely linked to King Deshret's civilization. If that's true, I can't turn a blind eye to it. Going back the way we came would be worse than putting a bean beneath my mattress. You may as well have me sleep atop 100 Ben-Bens. I'd never sleep again. 100 Ben-Bens? That would really hurt. Anyway, before I collect enough material for my paper, until I figure everything out, I shall not leave. I've paid all of you very well too, so if we do encounter danger, I'm counting on you to earn that pay. Hey, come on, aren't we already companions on this journey? Of course we'll protect you in the face of danger. My father and I are professionals. Yeah, Tabor's amazing too. You have nothing to worry about. Who knows what the future holds? Better be safe than sorry. Father? The merchants can rest in the oasis while we're away. Gladly. We've discussed our contingency plans, but we must bury some of our supplies before we leave. In the worst case scenario, the merchants may be forced to leave. This way we'll still have some supplies to come back to, even if that happens. Huh, is that really necessary? Underestimate the sand and you'll pay with your life. His father, he definitely has his reasons. Well, it's always a good idea to prepare for every possibility. You do as Jabrail says and carefully bury some supplies. This should do, right? Let's set out then. Slow down, my hangover isn't... Tearseye, you better hurry up or someone else might publish a paper about this before you. Don't say such things. Tabor, you ready? Let's go too. I like how I improvised that quote because they fucking butchered it. Good job, Tabor. I don't have enough clearance. Damn. Huh? I thought it would be smooth sailing this time, but we still have to figure out a way to get this door open. Isn't that good news? At least that means no one's ahead of me, even if they may have chosen the same subject I got here first. The Academia's researchers aren't alone in coveting King Deshret's relics. What do you mean, coveting? I'm doing legitimate research approved by the Academia. Don't you dare compare me to the treasure hoarders. Just find a way to open the door. Oh, Tabor, do you remember how Ben somehow made the stone slate light up? Have a look at it. We might be able to, we might even discover a clue. Huh? What's Tirzad's stone slate doing with Tabor? Well... Tabor here's an expert adventurer with much more experience in ruined mechanisms than Tirzad. Giving her this important item will help us make the best use of it. Ah, yeah, that's it. That was my intention exactly. Is that how it is? Fine, you do have a point. So, Tabor, have you figured anything out? Nothing so far. Well, Tabor does know nothing about research. It's never too late to learn. Even someone as knowledgeable as me can't figure anything out. I suppose I really must continue improving myself. I spent 10 years working hard at the academia. 10 years of hard work won't do anything for a layman. Just forget it. Huh? But you'll never know if you don't give it a try. Wait, Ben's acting a little bit strange. Maybe Ben can open the door. Oh, it's actually opening up. Didn't expect Ben to be able to do that. I think Ben's saying that it's capable of more than that. My mind gets the feeling that Ben is much more useful than the stone slate. Or maybe we should ask this instead. Will this stone slate really be of any use? Of course it will. It has to. I might lose my mind if it's less used than Ben. Be patient. It's too early to make any judgment yet. Well, you're right, Jabrail. Short-sighted researcher is bound to amount to nothing. Patience is a virtue. But neither Paimon nor Tabor are researchers. We will need patience nonetheless. Well, that is true. That's enough. It doesn't matter who did it. All that matters is that the door opened, right? Now the door's open, you're eager to go inside, aren't you, Ben? Right. Tirzad archaeological team, let's go! Let's advance with caution. Oh, I know. We should be fine if we stay close to Tabor, right? Come on, Tabor, let's get moving. Yes, Paimon. Ben seems to know this place well, and for some reason, doors seem to hold a special place in its heart. Maybe it's a bizarrely shaped key. If that's true, then which door is its pair? Oof. Rip, Damon. These energy aggregations known as primal embers are commonly scattered throughout King Deshret's ruins. Go near the primal sconces that contain these primal embers to unleash them. Follow the primal embers to activate the giant primal torch. Once the primal torch is lit, King Deshret's ruins will also change. Primal embers are very fragile, so you will sometimes find primal sconces along their travel path that could serve as transit points en route to the primal torch. Primal embers can also be blown away by the strong winds generated by the giant fan blades. If you wish to help the embers continue their journey, then you must find some way to stop these fans from operating. It's back. Oh, that's good. It's like a more complex Sealy. How's Damon? Oh, this side is lit up. Do we need to get the other side to light up to open this door? Let's go check the other side out. Good.
Don't blink!
Into the wind.
Allow me!
Artifacts. Honestly thought there was gonna be lore, but that's fine. Cool. Come on, Cube, move faster. Ben's been milling around the door, but nothing's happening this time. It seemed to have been talking to the doors earlier. Stop that nonsense. Doors can't speak. Something like Ben shouldn't be able to speak either, right? That's true. Huh. Guess Paimon's unknowingly accepted that Ben can speak as well, but can beeping really be considered speaking? As long as communication is achieved, it doesn't matter if the language used is something we're familiar with. For example, animals have their own languages and the sand has its own language too. But if we don't understand it, Paimon's curious. Paimon really wants to know what Ben is saying. Just ask Ben if you're curious. Ben, what were you talking to the door about? Lol. Oh, I see. Whoa, Jet, you understand it? Of course not. It's just as I mentioned before, I can sense some of its emotions. But once you can understand Ben's emotions, trying to guess what Ben's saying isn't that difficult. Well, to be honest, Paimon didn't sense or understand anything. Tabor, did you? Just a little. What? Really? Well, no one has been here in a very long time. Oh, of course. Someone has been here, but they weren't able to open this door. Yeah, even Ben can't open it. The door is protecting something very important, and so much time has passed that it has almost forgotten how it used to open. The door is open! Did I, like, skip a cutscene or something? I'm so confused. People used to come here long ago, and some would even pass this way many times a day. I mean, it's such a huge door after all. People used to walk here, huh? Oh, it must have been a mischievous cat that no one could catch. Which is why so many people pass through here. Huh? Wait a minute. Did the door tell Ben all of that? Of course not. They're just guesses I made based on Ben's emotions. I almost believed you. If I had unknowingly included it in my paper, wouldn't everyone laugh at me once I publish it? How will you make it up to me when that happens? Kirzad, that would be your own mistake. As a researcher, you should be able to distinguish the authenticity of the materials you collect. Ugh. That was close. Paimon almost believed her too. Thank goodness we don't have any papers to write. We have a long journey ahead. Let's stop wasting time and get moving. Right. This place is huge and filled with doors. If we do this in front of every door, who knows how long it'll take us to finish. Wouldn't that be perfect? You aren't fond of camping outside, but this place has walls, a ceiling, and even the research materials you want. King Deshret's civilization fell due to tyranny. This place is probably his mausoleum. I'd rather spend 2 weeks in the desert than spend a single night in here. Tirzad, do you and King Deshret have... Jet? Oh, alright. Notchtagal and the others are still waiting for us at the oasis. Let's continue exploring. Oh my god, a waypoint? Oh, a waypoint. I'm exhausted. Moreover, besides Ben, we haven't made any other discoveries, and that makes my exhaustion all the worse for it. Huh? This place is huge, and we've seen so much on the way here. Paimon's sure there's a lot to write about, right? Even if Paimon doesn't really know much about these things. Neither of you are a researcher, so of course you don't understand. What we've witnessed this whole time can only be considered as proof for existing research. Except Ben. How should I explain this to a non-researcher? Let me put it like this. I want my paper to get approved by the Academia's review. It's like love. What does this have to do with love? She's jittering. Let me explain. Ahem. A paper must stand out to pass the review. Just imagine that you're pursuing your ideal partner. If you're no different from the other candidates, then how will you capture their heart? This analogy sounds like a real stretch, you know. The way thinks is really strange. In my opinion, a couple just has to consider each other suitable. No need to compete with others. We're still talking about academic reviews, aren't we? God, I shouldn't have made that example. Just forget what I said. I guess this is where our little chat ends. It'll be more efficient if we split up and look for clues. An archaeological expedition with no hope in sight. Who cares about efficiency? That stone slate has lit up once. We'll definitely find a way to make it light up completely. We just have to not give up. But how can you guarantee that? Wait, so you really do know something, don't you? What I do know is that there may be hope if we continue forward, but we'll leave empty-handed if we turn back now. Well, that is true. Here's stop worrying about this and that. An indorsology researcher like you has finally gotten the opportunity to enter some ruins. Just treat it as a chance to view some of your senior's research subjects for yourself. You're right. I should be more professional. But even if we're going to split up, I want Tabor to stay close to me. Okay. I'll have nothing to worry about with you around. There's no danger here. And while you might be a researcher, you're terrible at puzzles. You'll just be a burden to Tabor. Exploring ruins has never been my forte. But if I'm given enough time and pen and paper, then such problems will be no problem at all. Alright. Anyway, just shout, "Help me!" if you're in danger or something. Jet's so based. One of us will get there in time. Probably. What if none of you do? It's as impossible as breaking open 10 bad eggs in a row for breakfast. I think you need some lessons in mathematics, Jet. I can introduce a teacher to you once we return. Oh. Sheesh. Below, while exploring within King Desher's ruins, you may encounter platforms with unique etchings on them. These platforms are named illusory keystones, and when stepped on, they will disappear. Do not hesitate when you step over them and press on. That's so much time. Oh.
Speed of light! Rust and rebound!
With sword comes shadow.
Jesus. The fuck? Bro, why? Why didn't the thing work? Hello? Brother. I'm gonna run out of time, though.
Yeah.
My God! Woo! Woo!
That's everything. On to the next.
I'm a loot sloot. Oh shit, here we go again. Ugh. Running, 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 running. My God. It's a bow ant. Conducting primal beams. The devices known as Everlight cells within King Deshret's ruins can fire primal beams. Those who approach while possessing special clearance can change the position and facing of the Everlight cells. Everlight cells are receivers for primal beams. When the beams from the Everlight cells link with these Everlight cells, something special might just happen. Sometimes these beams can be blocked by walls inside the ruins. You may have to operate some other devices to allow that light to pass through the wall. Oh! It was a trap. Large fan blades. These huge fan blades will blow out strong winds that can obstruct progress or blow primal embers away. If you wish to pass through them, you will need to wait for moments when the fan blades stop moving, or look for a device that can cause them to stop altogether. Oh shit, go, go, go. Go, go, go. These are literally just Sealies, but cube. Sealy, but cube. I think I checked. QB. Another one. Great, as expected of my assistant. No mechanism or puzzle shall ever be your match. No need to exaggerate. Tabor is impressive, but you should help out too, Tearzon. Speaking of which, didn't you complain about being exhausted and not discovering anything so far? How are you this motivated now? It is because my researcher's intuition tells me that we're about to make a breakthrough. Dude, I feel like my freaking frame rate thing is fucking with them again, but it didn't used to when I capped at the 120. Maybe I'm not capped anymore. No, it's just being weird. Being weird, champ. Researcher's intuition? Is it like an adventurer's instinct? Oh, Paimon gets it. That's the ability to predict that there will be an ambush at the corner or a trap behind a door, right? And you'd better be careful, Tabor. Father, let's prepare for battle as well. What are all of you talking about? The researcher's intuition I mentioned is based on vast knowledge and careful observation. It's akin to a flash of genius. But what you've said does make sense. My consideration is lacking in that aspect. Well, if there's danger, I'll be counting on all of you to do the jobs I hired you for then. Is this a mural? Whoa, haha, whoa. Hey, Tearzard, are you alright? Me? Of course I am. I'm terrific. I've never felt better. Since Paimon and Tabor aren't from around here, it's understandable that you don't recognize its worth. As for Jibrail and Jet, I guess it's a knowledge issue? No, it isn't something you should have knowledge about. Paimon, let me test you for a moment. What can you discern from this mural? There are many people, and something like a sun and an eye. I guess Paimon has no talent for this. Why did you even ask if you already knew that, huh? And what about you, Tabor? What do you see in this mural? Insignificant subjects and a great king. Exactly. That's exactly what this mural symbolizes. The sun and the eye symbolize King Deshret. Beneath him are the 7 pillars, so we call them, that hold up King Deshret's pyramid of authority. As for his subjects, they are insignificant. They dare not express any complaint. They are forced to submit. But even so, they couldn't escape destruction. Is that really the case? Come now, how can I be wrong? The theme of this mural fully conforms to the depictions of King Deshret in everything I've ever read. A terrifying king who used absolute and supreme authority to keep all his subjects beneath him. But this mural feels so peaceful to me. Everything feels so orderly, and everyone has their own place and duty. Isn't that good? What? What kind of crooked interpretation is that? Jet, you can make up stories about Ben talking to doors, but deciphering murals in the history of King Deshret's civilization is my area of expertise. But now I won't hear any buts. Everything I have said has been proven by prior research, and this mural will become part of Vahumana too. Of course, I'll be the one to write it. Jet isn't entirely correct, but you know very little about the sand. You've hardly said more than a few words all this time, yet you're standing up for your daughter now. I may not be a match for you in battle or strength, but I have Tabor by my side. Tabor, you'll take my side, won't you? That's not appropriate. We're all traveling together. No, we're all companions on this expedition. Even if our opinions differ, we shouldn't fight over it, right? What? Together? I started this expedition and I paid for it. All of you are employed by me. Moreover, I'm the only one with formal academic training. A layman has no right to speak on academic issues. One who draws from others can hardly call himself an independent researcher. Oh, then let's hear your unique insights. This destroyed kingdom was once strong and beautiful. It may be difficult to believe that all of this was built in the desert. And you only see the obedience revealed on the surface, but fail to notice the direction of the people's hopes. It was their hope that which tied the people of the sand to King Deshret. They thought this would help them overcome the calamity, but we know the outcome of that. Even delusions should have limits. Are you trying to overturn all prior research? I don't think there's sufficient evidence for any of this nonsense. Well, what a coincidence. I too do not think that the opinion of a struggling researcher who came here out of desperation holds any weight. You... I never knew you had such a sharp tongue. Father, arguing won't change a thing. Exactly. Paimon can't figure out what you're arguing about, but if it's academic, there's always room for discussion, right? So put your difference aside for now. Can't convince each other anyway. Yeah, so let's continue our investigation. Perhaps we'll discover more clues, then we can see who's right and who was wrong, alright? Ah, this is infuriating. I shouldn't have discussed academics with laymen. Whoa, what's going on? Whatever it isn't my fault. This path looks like it leads upward. I don't see any traps. Paimon wonders where it leads, but staying here won't change anything either, so let's continue, shall we? Moving on up. Ooh. We're still going. Bro, how long is this elevator? Wow, these ruins are magnificent. Those aren't ordinary ruins. If the records are correct, they should be King Deshret's mausoleum, where the tyrant is buried. Should we still go forward then? All questions have an answer, and all answers slumber here. I will do this even if all I achieve is showing some ignorant mercenaries the error of their ways. Tabor, let's head over carefully. Actually gonna enter this giant thing. Paimon feels even smaller now that we've gotten closer. Paimon feels as insignificant as a grain of sand. That was also one of King Deshret's means of ruling. Building huge spectacles to instill the idea that his subjects are small and insignificant into them, thus achieving the objective of domesticating them. The act of using huge amounts of manpower to build such a spectacle in the desert is a testament to King Deshret's tyranny. Whoa, so Benman can even open a door this huge? It's difficult to say. Maybe it just opened on its own. It might have nothing to do with Ben. Why is he being so stubborn? And explain to me how this thing, Ben, opened the door. What's the logic behind that? Paimon doesn't know either. Ben, what is it? You want to go inside? Is there something you're familiar with in there? A grain of sand is insignificant, but an ocean of them possesses immeasurable strength. A researcher of blind faith. You really have the courage to set foot into the sands. We're already here, so of course we must go inside. Still, my researcher's intuition is telling me that the danger ahead is incomparable to the dangers we've faced so far. I doubt I could trust either of you desert dwellers, so Tabor, I'm counting on you to keep me safe. Come on, it's just some differences of opinion, isn't it? It isn't that serious, is it? Huh, you don't get it at all. A collision of views in academics is no different from a battle. Jeez, this guy's really getting more annoying by the minute. So are all of you done? It's not that easy to hold Ben back. Sorry. So Ben really wants to go inside, huh? Let's stop delaying then. Holy shit, they're fast as fuck.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds come.
Grow! Incoming! Ah!
Yeesh. Phew, thank goodness Ben's alright. Seriously, stop rushing off so quickly. What if you got into trouble? Huh? Should that be called an injury or a malfunction? It doesn't matter. There aren't any doctors or technicians here anyway. You have a bunch of angry adults, though. You're absolutely right about that. I'm not angry. This place is full of evidence. It will not take long to prove that I'm right. I mean, look at this huge coffin. Tisk tisk. Wait, what? How do we get this thing open? Someone can't figure out if he's brave or cowardly. What are those? Huge statues here. Don't they look like cards? They're so intimidating. Here's odd. Paimon thinks it's best if you don't touch anything here. They're just rocks. You have nothing to fear from rocks. Aha! There may be a mechanism around here somewhere. Let me take a look. We should split up and search for clues. Oh boy.
Hey! Commit it to memory! Don't blink! That's everything. On to the next.
Roadblocks. The energy barrier that bars outsiders from entering can be passed easily if you have some kind of special clearance. Oh, I do here. Look at all that gold. QB. Well, I have to activate that one first. Is that what you're telling me, game? I had a feeling they were gonna pull that at some point. Oh my god, look, it's a Sealy.
That's everything. On to the next.
Oh, God, I'm getting hungry. What is there to eat? I guess I have cookie dough. That's such a healthy choice, don't you guys know? I'm full of those. I'm full of healthy choices. I wonder why I feel like shit all the time.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
I'm not procrastinating, Kuching. That's a myth. That is a myth. By the way. Let me in.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Damn it. Where the fuck am I going? I am lost. Place is a maze. Hello, Aish? Sorry if I butchered that.
You give, you receive.
Bro, I don't even know where I am anymore. I do have Mona. There we go, we did it. Oh, Tabor, as impressive as always. I'll definitely credit you if I'm able to publish my paper successfully. Although, what we're about to do is disrespectful. It's all done for academic progress. I promise it's not for selfish gain. Huh? Wait, there's nothing in here. How is this possible? But these diagrams, wait a minute, let me think. I get it now. This has to be an illusion. Of course, King Deseret knew that inquisitive researchers like me would come with the desire to get to the bottom of things and uncover all his secrets. So of course he wouldn't let others get to them that easily. Thus he built this huge mausoleum, prepared so many doors and rooms. He even went so far as to prepare illusions like this to mislead us. The most important things wouldn't be placed in such a conspicuous spot. Moreover, this place is too low. Way too low. The real treasure is definitely higher up. It must be in a place closer to the sky. What utter nonsense. Oh, well, let's hear what you think then. I may not be able to say what exactly it's for, but I know for sure that what you say is untrue. Does someone like you even have the right to say that I only draw from the work of others? You don't even have the intelligence to use the work of others. Indeed, but I am still convinced that you know too little about these sands. Stop going on about the sands. What you see is the truth. Just you wait. I'll find solid proof that you can't refute. Up. Let's go upward. Tabor, let's find a way up. Paimon's worried that Tearzad will get himself into trouble if this goes on. Play a mono voice line about Venti. Is this some kind of elevator? Well, that's convenient. We'll be able to go up. Oh, I love that. I love that those lines don't last very long. About Venti.
Venti? The bard that sits around doing nothing all day? What's
Damn,
so
got him.
interesting about him? Sure, I guess I can take a look. Huh, that's weird. The scry glass. I can't see a thing. This wind. I can't open my eyes. No! My hat! Ah! My clothes! Stop! The wind's going to strip all my clothes off! Make it stop! Make it stop! Alright, I'll never do this again!
Do it again. I want to watch. No, just kidding. Venti based. So true. So true. Oh, okay, go that way. It would have been a declaration of war. Theoretically, this should be where King Deshret's organs are stored. But just like before, nothing physical is stored here. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, I have a theory, but I need more evidence to prove it. Father, what do you think? I'm sure you know something, right? Even if you didn't tell me or anyone else. The stone slate is the key, but it cannot open all doors. Even the key must first receive acknowledgement. Oh, Ben's link to this place is obvious, but what do you mean? The stone slate must receive acknowledgement? That is just absurd. Ben, who do you think is correct? Now that I've calmed down a little, I can understand why Jabrail is challenging my views. You said that he was once from the desert? Perhaps some experiences, maybe even verbal, have been treated as knowledge. Not that they are true knowledge, of course, and naturally there are no academic records of such things. His superstitions are understandable considering the society he lived in. But Jet, do you really think that Ben's, words are worth believing? These are, after all, words that came out of nowhere instead of an actual academic researcher, you know. Huh. But Ben has helped a lot on our trip. As for you, Tearzad, you've been nothing but talk. I doubt your speeches, high flown though they sound, are even entirely correct. I get the feeling that my father knows more, and that if he would just tell us everything he knows, repeating something wrong 1,000 times won't make it right. Tabor, Paimon, you are adventurers with vast amounts of experience, and unlike that father-daughter pair, you have no link to this place. So who do you think is right? Whoa, you can't just spring that on us. Ben is right. But no one here can really understand Ben. Even if you asked us, we wouldn't be able to answer a question like that. Instead of worrying about differing opinions, why don't we focus our attention on a real problem, like... Oh right, didn't the stone slate light up earlier? But there are still so many blank spots on it. So do you think we'll find clues about the stone slate here? Why don't we take a look at the stone slate, Tabor? One of 4. How long is this quest? Whoa, it's shining. Looks like it's opened up a new passageway, too. So it really is a key. Or no, wrong character. So it really is a key. But if you look closely, there still are empty patches. Tearzod, can you tell us about the symbols on it now? I'll have the answer once they're all lit up. It's still too early now. I can't jump to conclusions. You know, that does make sense. If the people of the past were fond of using inverted sentences, we may come to a completely opposite conclusion if we don't have all the information. You know, Paimon kind of doubts that would happen. Ahem. Since the passageway to the next place has shown itself, we have no other choice but to push forward. Will things go that smoothly? Paimon keeps having the feeling that something is leading us forward. Going back the way we came is an option. How can we turn back at this point? My masterpiece just needs some final touches. Just that tiny piece of decisive proof. I expect all of you to stay until the end. Did you really call a decisive piece of evidence tiny? Paimon may not know whether Jabrail or Tearzod is correct, but we'll definitely get an answer if we continue, right? Tabor, let's be more careful from now on. Tabor, hey, Tabor. What happened? Oh, thank goodness, you're finally awake. Paimon doesn't know what happened either. We were here when Paimon woke up. Maybe it was a trap. Anyway, let's go look for the others. Some of the devices in King Deshret's ruins will allow you to increase the clearance level of the Scarlet Sand Slate. The higher the clearance the slate possesses, the more devices it can control, which will allow you to enter areas that you were not able to before. The patterns on this device match a symbol that just appeared on the stone slate, so that means we can pass, right? Over there, it's the Fatui! Jet and the others too. Come on, we gotta go help.
Yes, Paimon.
Incoming! Hey!
One with nature.
Hey! Cut to the chase!
Let's end this quickly. This isn't good.
I see everything! Don't blink! Hey!
Not breaking us just this bad.
You're finally here, my savior. I woke up to find myself in this place. My whole body felt like it was falling apart. That wasn't even the end of it. I went to great lengths to finally find Jet and her father, but the Fatui attacked again. Whoa, that's terrible. Paimon, Tabor, did you see Ben on the way? Ben is gone. I searched all around the area to no avail. We didn't, did we, Tabor? We didn't. Ben must be up ahead. It's the only one left alone now, so we must find it soon. There's no need to be so anxious. The way I see it, it probably only got lost because it likes running off by itself so much. Ben has helped us so much. It's part of our group. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be so cruel as to abandon a companion. I must find Ben. Its capabilities are undeniable, Tearzod. I'm sure you're aware of that. Even you, Jabrail. Fine, you win. Let's find Ben first. But I'm leaving if we encounter the Fatui again. Speaking of which, what are the Fatui doing here? Is this some kind of archaeological hotspot? That's impossible. I wouldn't have chosen this place if it were such a hot research topic. True. After all, you've said yourself that you aren't a very great researcher. You probably wouldn't stand a chance against those elites. Hey, it's called avoiding battles where victory isn't guaranteed. Either way, this place may be more troublesome than we expected. Let's advance more carefully. the mushroom doing?
Speed of light. Huh? Hey. Hit. Don't blink. Speed of light.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves adorn my...
With sword comes shadow. Hey! You give, you receive. Don't blink!
Of death.
Holy shit. Why is Sumeru so big, dog? What else is so big? The file size of Destiny 2.
Following orders.
Come at me.
One with nature.
Roll! Nowhere to hide.
I miscalculated.
Like, where'd the chest go?
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Oh, Ben Ben.
Don't blink!
A new punching bag. The wind knows me.
A new punching bag.
The birds call.
Speed of light! Hey!
Went too far.
Another test subject.
You give, you receive.
We'll know the truth. That room's... I wonder if it was a trap. Why did it send us here? It's common practice to attempt to expel trespassing outsiders. If you want technical details, you'll have to wait until I return to ask some Kasharware experts. Probably butchered that. Oh, but I wonder, if King Deshret was a tyrant like you say, why wasn't that a lethal mechanism instead? We're just lucky that we haven't encountered one yet, and I hope that we never do. Look, we can continue our expedition on this path. I don't want to give up when we finally found some clues about the stone slate. Shh, those guys down there aren't friendly. We must find a way around them to proceed forward, or... It's the Fatui and the Eremites again. You know, Tabor, Paimon's been thinking, did they kidnap Ben Ben? We've got to rescue it. Jet, calm down. Are you kidding? I'm just an ordinary researcher. I've come here to solve academic problems, not to fight. But we wouldn't have been able to get here without Ben Ben. And Tirzad, you'll never be able to solve those academic problems of yours without Ben Ben either. That's right. We've got to rescue it, even if it's just for the sake of completing our expedition. You're not afraid of them, right, Tabor? Don't worry, Tabor's an expert at dealing with the Fatui. But we should still be careful. Huh, I was wondering when you would get here, my dear Jabrail. Huh? And here you are, just as expected, even without an invitation from me. Oh, how long has it been since we last spoke face to face? Even my fingers on both hands aren't enough to count the years. What about you? Do you remember Jabrail? Whoa, that guy seems really strange, but it looks like he knows Jabrail. How cold. Is our reunion so many? Oh my god, dude, I can't with the jittering. Is our reunion after so many years apart not worth a glass of wine and a toast? You don't. You know, I don't hold the past against you. Either that or I'm not Samael the straight shooter. Jittereo. There's still a place for you in Thutmose. Just say the word and everything can go back to how it was. Indeed, we can even go claim the debt that Babel owes us. I knew it! I knew Jabrail wasn't a good person. He's actually old friends with someone like this. Nonsense. Father may have kept some things from me, but I believe he has reasons. That really hurts, Jet. Huh? How do you know my name? How could I not? Why, Jabrail, you've got such a cold heart, and it's like father like daughter, I see. Ah, dear Jet, you may have forgotten me, but luckily I still remember it very well. I held you in my arms when you were just a little baby, with the moonlight on one side and the bonfire on the other, just like your parents. How come? It seems like Jabrail didn't tell you anything at all, huh? Come on, that can't be. Jabrail, couldn't you even tell your own daughter the truth? Oh well, I suppose I shouldn't have been too shocked. After all, we did call you the treacherous Grit. As I listened to my subordinates reporting to me about the responses of the foreign merchants in the oasis, I started to wonder who gave them such wisdom, yet only instructed them without explaining anything at all. But even I could never have imagined that little Jet's place in your heart is no different than those foreign merchants, mere strangers to you. You don't even dare to tell her about your past. Why? Are you afraid she'll hear about your history of betrayal and look down on you? Holy shit, is this a freaking Varix and, or not Varix, Mithrax and Ido moment? Kick W. Father. Samael, to be honest, I'm quite relieved to see that you're still the same lippy fellow I remember. Now I have nothing to worry about if I beat you to the point where you'll leave you on your own accord. So true. So you are afraid. You're afraid that this ghost of your past will seek you out for the debt you owe. But of course I have the right. The secrets of Olimar belong to Thutmose. Yet you took the key and betrayed us. You betrayed all of us grains of sand. Just look at yourself. You're with children and cowards. Where's the ferocity you once had? Has it flowed away like sand flows from between the fingers? Enough. Hand Ben over. Ben? Oh, that mechanical creation. Hey, did you hear that? Jabrail actually calls this thing Ben. Unfortunately, the Sneznyans aren't our old acquaintances, or this would be much more amusing. Hand over Ben or else. Or else what? Jabrail, is this even necessary? Ultimatum after ultimatum. Have you finally changed your mind? Do you plan to finally sit down and catch up with me? Oh right, do you remember what happened to Farah? You haven't forgotten, right? It's fine. Even if you've forgotten, I can help you refresh your memories again and again. What the heck is this guy saying? We do have another way to communicate, don't we? Come on, Jet, why don't you and that kid over there lend him a hand? After all, Jabrail is much weaker than he used to be. Hey, but that guy Samael looks strong. We have to give him a good thrashing so we can get Ben back. It's thrashing time.
Don't blink!
One with nature. Fallen leaves adorn my
Cut to the chase. Incoming.
Now you're testing my patience. Will.
Ben, are you alright? It seems fine, but a little sad? Hey, Jabril, you'd better tell us the truth right this instant, or we'll have to go our separate ways. Samael is clearly some manner of a villain, that he was being so friendly with you and even with Jet. So, are you part of the same group? I knew it all along. You agreed to my commission without even asking about the details. It's because you had a plan, right? You plotted with Samael to trick a simple and ignorant researcher like me to uncover the secrets here for you. And even used your own daughter to gain my trust for the sake of that goal, didn't you? And you, Jet, that naive, I can't say that word. Naive, I hate myself. And ignorance of yours was just a facade that Jabril made you put on, wasn't it? And what an actress you were indeed. Tirzad, you're too much. Paimon thinks that Jet really was in the dark about this, but as for Jabril... Paimon, you too, Tabor. Wake up. It's my kindness and gullibility that made me fall for their lies. Don't follow in my footsteps. What are you talking about? I'm no actress. And you, Father, this isn't the time for secrets. I too want to know the truth. I won't make excuses for my betrayal, nor do I think that I made the wrong choice. You know, Paimon remembers Samael calling Jabril something like that. Treacherous grit. Yes, there's nothing to hide there. I was once one of the Sand People, Thutmose. No matter what it was in the past, or no matter what it was in the past now. Anyway, Samael is a madman through and through. Will stop at nothing to achieve his objectives. That was obvious enough. My wife, Jet's mother, was killed by him. So that's what happened. Is that why you never ever mentioned her? Your mother was a Did I call it? Did I call it? So predictable. It's gotta be the sister, right? Gotta be. Your mother was a researcher too. If it wasn't for me, she would have had a brighter future. At least she wouldn't have lost her life at such a young age. Tirzad. What? I won't just believe a word you said. That's reasonable. It was I who concealed my motives, so I brought this upon myself. At least you've got some self-awareness. But no matter what, I'll protect you until this commission is over. No way, it's obvious that Samael has a bone to pick with you. You stay with me, I don't want to be targeted by someone like that. Tirzad, you're being stupid again. That's just an old grudge between them. His current priority is definitely King Deshret's treasures. Why would he have taken Ben otherwise? So he'd come for you even if my father wasn't here. After all, you have the key to solving everything. I do? Wait, the stone slate! Good thing I gave it to Tabor for safekeeping. I knew it wasn't something safe. Hey! It's not just the stone slate, but your intelligence too. The knowledge you possess as a researcher is something he covets. I don't want to be targeted in a place like this. I'll do my job. Yep, you can rest at ease with us here. There's no time to lose. The longer we delay, the more time we'll have to prepare. He's like a viper crawling through the shadows, and his blades are like a viper's fangs. We cannot show any weakness to him. Otherwise, it'll lead to fatal consequences. I hope you'll keep your word. As far as Paimon is concerned, Paimon thinks that staying united is even more important now that we've finally gotten Ben back. Look, there's still a long way ahead, right? But it's strange. What's Samael doing here? What they want should be up there, right? I'm sure he has a plan. Or perhaps we missed some clues around here. Oh, then we absolutely can't allow our differences to delay our expedition. Let's go. Tabor and Paimon will take the front. All of you, keep up. Yo, Paimon, like, being a leader? Let's go, Paimon. Respect. Respect for Paimon. We don't take no Paimon slander here.
Speed of light.
Wind strider.
This may hurt a little. Allow me. Don't blink. Hey!
What? Where? Above me? Dude, I love the battle light motif. The fact that they've made it work in so many styles is insane to me. Aw, damn it. Verity cells. King Deshret's ruins have a great number of objects that can have had their original appearances obscured by a mysterious power. You must use the Verity cell in such cases to help you. When you use the Verity cell while having special clearance, you can cause invisible objects to reappear. I can't even change to a pyro character because this is the enemy upstairs. Enemy can see through walls. Nope. And low, Willow.
Not bad. Incoming.
What?
Time to go.
Grow, grow, grow. With sword comes shadow.
He's just like 100 for real. There are a lot of puzzles.
Hey!
Into the wind.
Everyone hold hands. Rest and rebuild. Incoming. Yeah.
Oh, what are all these? To reflect these through them? Just gonna open the door. Are they on the other side? Both sides? Open the door! Yep.
Don't blink. I see everything. Incoming.
Oh, it's one of these. I still don't know what I do with these slates yet. Oh, there's a Dendroculus up there. Oh my god, there's an invisible floor there. unlock this chest now. But I'll open this door first.
Speed of light! Ha! Committed to memory!
Primal Obelisk. The Primal Obelisk was one of the hallmarks of the civilization that King Deshret built. But over time, the sacred seals upon the obelisk have become lost to the four winds. Draw near and observe obelisk to locate the direction in which the lost seals have been scattered using the obelisk remnant power. Find those lost sacred seals and return them near the primal obelisks. Perhaps this will allow the obelisks to operate normally just as they once did, and you may discover now long lost secrets. Okay, so that's what the seals are for. I like that answered my question. Oops. I normal attack with Kokomi. Oh my god, my game. Hopefully they'll fix that in 3.4, lol. Kokomi's just permanently gonna lag the game. Oh my god. What? That was weird.
You give, you receive.
Okay, but how far does this invisible floor stretch out? No! Kecking! Ha! It's down here. Oh yes. Need a pyro character. Firework girl.
Are you going to hold a festival?
Woo!
Ooh, let me open it.
Doing like the Sarah and Teapot thing. Woo!
Want me to come along?
Slate down here. It's on this level. Don't see it though. Probably a room directly below me. Or something. Something like that.
One with nature.
Grow! Hold the line! Cut to the chase! Don't blink! Huh?
Oh! the fuck? Jump scare.
This may turn a little. Rest and rebuild. Incoming.
What the dog do? Bro, how far am I following this damn cube? Certified cube moment. Yo.
Don't blink.
Wind Strider.
Nowhere to hide. You give, you receive.
Sisson Mage moment. So much loot. You know that I am a loot sloot.
Speed of light.
Into the wind.
Allow me.
Looks like I went too far.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Scarab. Loot goblin. Loot sloot Tabor the Gamer. Ooh. That's some good pops in my neck there. I think it's pretty cool. Also, I like the NPCs. It's cool exploring these temples. This should be the last place. Tabor, let's take a look at the stone slate. If things go the same as before, there may be clues about the stone slate here. This is... It lit up as expected, and there's a map? Here's odd. These symbols on the stone slate should be your area of expertise, right? So isn't it time to give us an explanation? Yes, these inscriptions are most likely texts of praise. Someone in an exalted position like King Deshret would naturally be fond of things like this. Look, all these wonders are an attempt at whitewashing his rule. Whitewashing, you say? But Paimon remembers you saying something different earlier. Rule by force, you said. Exactly. You spoke of submission and terror before, and you sure sounded convinced then, too. What do you mean? These are conclusions I came to after careful analysis and reasoning. Just look at it. What would it be if not an attempt at whitewashing? It's very common for rulers to sugarcoat all their deeds. Since this entire ruin was made by King Deshret, it's not that hard to imagine that this is its purpose, right? Reflecting on your own shortcomings in your work. Well, we researchers do that. So they mostly just write a few hypocritical lines in the acknowledgements of a research paper and call it a day. He is. And you know what? They're just pretending to be modest. Why would any academic really believe that they're incompetent anyway? Tabor, somehow Paimon gets the feeling that he's hurting himself with his own words there. Ahem. I must admit that Jabral's analysis did give me some inspirations. But an outstanding researcher should be able to accept the opinion of others when they are correct. Needless obstinacy. I can't read, Doug. Will make it impossible to make an academic breakthrough. Don't you think so too? You've said everything that can be said from either side. Is there even anything left for us to say? And here we see the researcher's ability to twist facts in its natural habitat. It's nothing of the sort. This is the deepening of understanding. Your inability to realize that shows that you still have a long way to go. Speaking of ways, is the place marked on the map our next destination? Yes, I think that is where all treasures meet and all secrets end. Of course, it will be the end of our grand adventure too, and the penultimate chapter of my masterpiece. Well, I really wish to obtain all the answers at this instant. My body is exhausted. Nachtigal and the others are still at the oasis. Oh right, Samael's subordinates reported to him about the merchants. Do you think they were attacked? Oh no, I almost forgot that. I told them to do what to do if something like that happened, so they should be fine. Oh, that's a first. Paimon's never heard Jabral sound so uncertain. Let's get back to Nachtigal's group as soon as we can then. It'll be bad if they are in hot water that they can't get themselves out of. Back to the oasis. Oof. My body is cracking. I'm dying.
Don't blink!
As one with wind and cloud.
Your journey ends here.
Grow, grow, grow! Incoming!
That is one,
Sacrifice is ready.
one big man. I'm just so happy that you're all right too. They came at us. Or they really came at us. Luckily, Jabral gave us some instructions beforehand, so they didn't make things too difficult for us. If Boniface and Jabral's wisdom, had Jabral's wisdom, then perhaps our business would be doing much better than it currently is. You think too highly of him then. Wisdom? It's one of them. I'll bet it's experience talking. Father wouldn't do something like that. There's no need to argue with him, Chet. It's my fault. I don't care what happened in the past. As far as I'm concerned, you have nothing to do with Samael now, and that's enough for me. What's going on? I thought a night in the oasis might bring all you closer together. Why are you at each other's throats again? It's a long story. Tell Nachtigal everything. I see, but I don't have the right to comment on it. Oh? Why's that? Well, that's because Tirzad's the one who's paying me. No matter who I support, I'll be in a difficult spot. If I support Jabral, Tirzad will probably scream at me to get lost. But if I support Tirzad, then we'll be without Jabral in this world of sand and bandits. Tabor, what would you do in a situation like this? I think Jabral has changed his ways. Paimon doesn't think Jabral's a bad guy either. Anyway, that guy Samael has a weird way of speaking. It's best not to believe everything he says. Jabrail is his enemy. Yeah, so they're definitely not on the same side. I believe that the most important thing right now is to get Tirzad to trust Jabrail. What? You're a merchant. You should know the value of trust. Even in the world of academics, researchers who engage in misconduct will be stripped of their research qualifications. Just ask yourself, would you trade with someone who cheated you in the past? Oh, about that. I would decide based on the circumstances. I dare not speak for others, but Bonifaz and I have much more flexible moral standards. After weighing the risks and the benefits, we usually choose to take the risk. We wouldn't have accepted your commission otherwise. You guys. I think I said this before, but you sure are stubborn. Forget about Samael for a moment and ask yourself a question. Has Jabrail ever done anything to harm you? No, I don't think so. Then hasn't he proven himself through his actions? You know, when you caused all that commotion after getting drunk, it was Jabrail who stayed and took care of you, Tirzad. This isn't the time to be fighting amongst ourselves. It's not the time to be fighting among us. Yeah, we haven't even found the place marked on the map yet. Jabrail is definitely the person in our group who knows the most about the desert. It'll be difficult for our expedition to proceed without him leading the way. Fine, I'll do it for you. I know I can trust you too, Paimon, Tabor. I'll trust you again. Alright, the Tirzad archaeological team is back together again. We still have time. We should travel to the next oasis and rest there in preparation for the next leg of this expedition. I'm willing to explain, to repay you for your trust, but the journey is our current priority. There's a lot to discuss, but let's set up camp first. Now that our bellies are full, what other excuses do you have? Let's hear them. And what did you slip to Notchtagal earlier? You'd better not be thinking of using the merchants to send messages to the enemy. Tirzad, you're being too hostile. No one's going to talk if you act like that. It was just a note on some trivial matters. It's with the luggage that you won't be able to take with you. You can have it once you return safely. He can be hostile all he wants. I'm angry too. Forget Tirzad, even I've never heard about my father's past. I refuse to believe he's an evil person, but it's his secretiveness that's caused all of this. None of this would have happened if he told us everything from the beginning. Now I don't even know where to start. Maybe we should start with his relationship with Samael. Exactly. I can't sleep in peace without getting to the bottom of that. All of you heard Samael, yes? Well, he's telling the truth. Just like him, I was a member of the Eremite band named Thutmose. However, I betrayed him and Thutmose both. Hello, Wookiee. Did you do it because of Mother? How are you today? No, that's not it. I never thought I'd have to mention this to anyone ever again. In the end, it was all my fault. There were ill feelings between me and Samael, but I only regarded myself as an insignificant grain of sand. I did as Thutmose needed of me. Ufera was a capable researcher, and the Thutmose coveted her wisdom. They hoped to use her knowledge to solve the puzzle Amar left behind. I'm doing alright. So I invited her to the desert and explored many ruins with her. Thank you. Our years spent exploring together did bear some fruit, but it wasn't enough for Thutmose. And was Jet included in those results? Come on, Tirzad, some of the things are best left unsaid. Making a reasonable inference here. As I said, there were ill feelings between Samael and me. After Jet was born, I kept asking myself if I could still wholeheartedly carry out the mission Thutmose gave me as I had been doing in the past. Could I still tolerate what Samael was doing? In the end, Farah and I decided to use hitting a bottleneck in her research as an excuse to take Jet away from the desert and away from Thutmose. But Samael saw through my weakness. It can't be. A researcher that can't unlock the secrets of Alamars is worthless to Thutmose. He even thought that I would have no reason to leave Thutmose once Farah was gone. Father. What? How do you even sleep at night after witnessing things like that? I do my best. So our encounter with Samael was a coincidence? Yes. And no. Thutmose will never give up an opportunity to unlock Alamar's secrets. I thought that we might encounter them, but I never expected that we'd run into Samael. So as for Tui too, Paimon wonders what wicked plots they and Samael are hatching together. Excuse me. He will stop at nothing to achieve his objectives. That's the kind of person Samael is. And what's your goal on this trip, Jabrail? My goal? Are you still unable to let go of King Deshret's secrets? Huh? But Jabrail said that even years of research with Ufera amounted to nothing. So how would relying on Tirzad really change anything? Why wouldn't you believe in my skills? Listen, we're going to fill in the blanks tomorrow. In truth, I already know how I'm going to write my paper. Perhaps it's as Jet said. Coming to the desert is like returning home. And in the end, I'm a grain of sand. I was born here, and I shall be buried here as well. Ufera and I were like a bird and a fish, but all of our secrets allowed our fates to intertwine. Now you and I, people from different lands, are again here for those very same secrets. I didn't mention all of this to you because it was my own selfish dream, and it had nothing to do with Jet. I didn't want to make her bear any burdens she doesn't have to. Tirzad, we hold different opinions on Olimar, but you are one of the researchers from the Hindi clan. As long as we reach the throne. The throne? Our destination tomorrow. Taj Nisut is where Al-Amar's throne lies. According to the legends of the desert, only the chosen are worthy to kneel before the throne. The times have changed. If I have a chance to look upon the golden slumber that Al-Amar promised, I'll be able to fulfill the lifelong wish that Ufera and I share. To that end, I will do as we agreed and protect you to the end. Alright. Our side would be the weaker by far if it was just Tabor and me. Hey, how could you forget about Paimon? I don't think you can be included in any estimation of our group's strength. Paimon's definitely stronger than you, though. Anyway, I have new worries now, Jabrail. Don't you have revenge on your mind at all? I know you've repeatedly promised to protect me until the commission is over, but the loss of your wife isn't something you can just laugh off, is it? If we meet him again, no, I think we definitely will. Even I know that he'll be waiting in ambush for us at our final destination. At that time, what will your priority be? Will you take a step forward to get revenge or step back to keep us safe? Come on, Tirzad, stop putting people on the spot like that. It's a very realistic question, and it's linked to my survival, so of course I have to pursue an answer. If taking revenge on Samael could bring Farah back to life, a good deal like that. Even if I had to gut him 10 times, even 100 times, I wouldn't hesitate at all. But this is a meaningless delusion that even Al-Amar would pay no attention to. I can only pray she has found peace amidst the endless ocean of sand. A man chained by hatred cannot raise a daughter. That's why I left the sands behind me, so that Jet could get away from all of this. Those feelings that will not edify her. Father, I didn't know anything. I even said that you did all of this because you couldn't forget about the desert and the hot winds here. If you hate it here, let's leave right now. Forget Samael. To be honest, I want to know about the past. I want to know how you and Mother met each other and fell in love. I want to know what you and Mother had been through, the sweet memories and everything else. But If bringing up these memories will bring you sorrow, then I'd rather not hear about them. Just leave them buried here. I'll stop liking the sand, and I'll stop treating this place as home. We've been together since I can remember. Nothing in this world is more important to me than you. So long as you're well, we can be at home anywhere. Wait, you can't leave. Our expedition isn't over yet. You were so suspicious of them a while ago. Things change. I fully trust Jabrail now. He certainly isn't on Samael's side, at least. He isn't, right? Don't worry, I won't quit halfway. Perhaps a day will come when I shall meet her again in the Eternal Oasis. When that day comes, spring water will replace salt water, joy will wash away the pain, roses will never wither, and the feasts will never end. But that day is still very, very far away. It will definitely not be now. She knows that I have a mission to complete. I will assist you in unlocking the secrets of Olimar and protect you until the end. Samael will not obstruct us because I will clear him out of your way. As for Ephrara, if I have the chance, I'll tell you everything, Jet. Time will gradually filter away the bitter impurities, though I'm not good with words. I may not be able to even convey 1,000th of her beautiful qualities, but if you're willing to listen, I will tell you everything I know. My head's a mess. Father, can you sing that song again? Oh, stars high above the wasteland? It always calms me. It's a song that Ephrara deciphered from Olimar's texts. O stars high above the wasteland, O nightingales weary from the day, it's time to take off the crown of roses, cleanse yourself with wine made from grapes. I'll take the night watch, don't stay up too late. You sent me something haha funny? Haha funny? Holy shit, that's crazy. That's crazy, Damon. That's crazy, dog. That crit ratio is definitely gonna get you places. You are abyss ready. One to 17 crit ratio, yeah. Meta. I should have just went to the fast travel point. Wasted so much time.
Yeah.
I got scarabs.
But walking there feels real. Immersion. Here, we're finally here. But is the alcohol still clouding my mind, or has the sand distorted my vision? Is this really the place we're looking for? I can see Kaj Nisut, but it feels like I also don't. Dude, they're all jittering except for Paimon and the Traveler. Actually, I've been meaning to ask. You clearly can't hold your alcohol, so why are you so fond of drinking? I'd hoped it would prove my fountain of wisdom, but it makes my world spin instead. Ugh, you're right. I really should slow down a little. But I'll be fine. Notchticle gave me some invigorating drinks before we left, so I'm as clear-headed as can be. Feels like we're missing a little something here. Just a little might be an understatement. Taj Nisut is where it should be, but it seems to be refusing to show itself to us. And what's that supposed to mean? Shh, look over there. It's the Eremites. They got here before us. What should we do? Avoid them? No, let's go have a little chat with them. But we didn't get along last time, and we even fought each other. Can we even talk to them now? Tirzad, do you think we're going over there just to invite them for tea? We're going to communicate in our own way, of course. And if all else fails, we'll talk with our fists. It is what my father and I are best at. Who are you? The researcher and the trader? Good. Give us the stuff Samael mentioned. Give you what? We don't owe you anything. Acting dumb won't save you. Take this. Whoa, well, looks like negotiations have broken down.
Time to go from here.
One with nature. Fallen
You are not
Adorn my
Rebound!
Holy shit, Nahita's gonna die. Some iframes and some healing.
Committed to memory.
How strange. It feels like they didn't go all out. What do they mean when they mention Samael's orders? Is it about Ben? Ben did get taken away before. It is possible. Besides, Tirzad, we must protect Ben well too. Wait, what? Did I just read that wrong, or was that just worded weird? They probably stayed for a while. Let's look around. There might be still be some clues. Don't they like literally deal like no damage? The merchant has given us the location of the trader. There is more than one key, so you don't have to obtain it by force. In case someone questions you, find a way to leave immediately and don't ever mention our quarrel with that woman. If this works out, we'll be able to deal with her, Samael. Oh yeah? Oh, they often miss? Jabrail, we found this, though we're not sure if it's a useful clue. When I was still in the Thutmos, we used to leave messages for each other in code just like this. Oh, so you can read it, Jabrail? Somebody else should be aware that it can. Huh? Then is all of this a trap that Samael set for us? I knew your past would come back to bite us. Come on, Ben. Why don't we just return to Sumeru City now? It is quite regrettable that my paper won't have its final 2 chapters, but I can always return again if I'm still alive. Next time I should get help that has a clean background. We can use this against them. What do you mean? We're the latecomers here. They've been here for quite some time and they've made some discoveries, of course. They just lack something crucial, so they can't advance. And we just happen to have what they need. All of the above. Yes, and the stone slate. Instead of taking them from us, they have a better way to get what they want. Oh, so they'd like to sit back and claim the fruits of our work. Yes, they'd prefer it if we solved everything for them. Oh, I get it. They're the people in joint research projects that contribute nothing but take all the credit when it's time to present your findings. But they won't be able to get what they want if we get stuck here too. So, we can use this against them. We can't avoid a fight once everything has been uncovered, but Jet, Tabor, neither of you will run from a fight, right? Of course, I've decided to punch that guy in the face when we meet again. The Eremites are nothing. Yeah, we fought worse. Sorry to interrupt, but there's a much safer method, right? Just think about it. The ruins have been here for years, so just a few months or even a few years won't change anything. We can come back later. Using their plan against them is a bad idea. All 4 of you do seem so full of confidence, but that's because you're skilled fighters. But there are just too many of them. Paimon can fly away and hide if things go south, but what about me? For safety's sake, we should return to Sumeru City and drop a plan. No, even Aru Village would be fine. Those Thutmose folks may believe in King Deshret, but that doesn't mean they won't touch the ruins. If he can't do it through ordinary means, Sumer will use other means. If they solve King Deshret's puzzle before us, these ruins probably won't be the same when you return, Tirzad. What? But they're all relics! They may be precious relics to you researchers from the Academia, but they clearly aren't to the Thutmose. It's all just a process, a phase. They only care about the final objective. Results are what matter to them. Tirzad, do you still not get it? We have no other choice now. It saddens me to think that I won't get to celebrate my success because I'll have to face the fangs of that venomous snake who leap out of the shadows. He may be in the shadows, but we're prepared for him. I won't let him touch you. According to this coded letter, Olimar's throne only shows itself to the worthy who have passed the 3 trials. The 3 trials? Maybe that refers to the buildings all around us. You know, there are so many huge statues here. Paimon's worried that they'll just come to life. Maybe the trial is to defeat them. I can only hope that you're wrong. Bro, this quest's starting to feel like frickin' the Aranara quest. It's so long, it never ends. It's good like the Aranara quest though. Have you done the Aranara quest yet, David? The huge Zelda reference? Just kidding. Yeah. I got panned my camera over here, but I couldn't even see that it opens.
Right idea. Wrong time.
Clouds high, the birds call.
Give you fat finger here. Nani? Bro, what the fuck is this? This isn't a trial, this is bullshit. Why is this like this? This is a certified bro moment. Haha!
Oh my god, we did. I'm glad I didn't try to finish this quest that one night. I'd be up at like freaking like 4 a.m. at this point. I was still going. I do like these longer world quests though, because they actually feel like well done, you know? And there's actually like a reason to care about the characters and stuff, and then it's not just like a, oh, go.
I see everything.
Go kill these guys. Oh, go here real quick.
Speed of light.
Do this domain.
New punch. Wind strike.
This way through the river.
Obscuring cells. Mysterious device within King Deshret's ruins. If you approach it while bearing special clearance, you can cause walls near it to become transparent illusions, which should help primal beams pass through. Huh.
That's everything. On to the next. Incoming! Hey! Grow! Hold the line! Speed of light!
Oh, not this again. Oh.
Wind strike.
You give, you receive.
Desert fire blaze. E-stone.
Hey! This way through the river. With sword comes shadow. You give, you receive.
That really wasn't far away at all, was it?
Speed of light. Committed to memory.
He's a boy wall. Nice. Un más. How the fuck do I get out of here? The easy way out. Yeah, pretty much doing any work without sleep isn't a good idea.
Don't blink.
Wind strike.
Everyone hold hands. Speed of light. Don't blink. Hey, this may hurt a little.
Time to perish. Death is upon you.
Speed of light. Incoming. Committed to memory. Allow me. Speed of light. Hey. Grow.
Oops.
I see everything. Incoming. Speed of light. Committed to memory. Rest and reboot. Incoming.
Oh.
Grow. This may turn. Don't blink.
And they don't stop
Speed of
coming.
light. Hey. Grow. Allow me. Nowhere to hide. This may hurt a little.
Oh, I clicked with Kokomi. Sticks are made.
Wind strike.
Don't blink.
That was it? That was the easiest trial of them all. That trial was so easy. All it was a combat scenario. Not a hard one at that. Yo! He was here the whole time. That's sick looking.
Incoming.
Bro, I love fighting these harpies in the Infinite Forest.
Hey!
I'm just kidding. Mostly. I'm mostly kidding.
Speed of light.
Wind strider.
Roll. Don't blink. Yeah.
Genshin copied Vex harpies. We're almost to Red War, boys. How you doing, Kasumi? Yeah, we're obviously inside, but where's the throne? Why would you think the throne would be facing the entrance? It isn't a receptionist's desk. Actually, I feel like I shouldn't say such disrespectful things in a place like this. Anyway, King Deshret's throne should be in a more dignified place, or in simpler terms, a placer that's higher up. The mechanisms here probably stopped working a long time ago. We've got to find a way to reactivate them. Ooh, Paimon can't wait to see what the throne looks like. Everything linked to King Deshret is huge, so that throne is definitely very, very huge, right? Paimon wants to take a seat on it. Something seems to be the matter with Ben. It seems like it wants to go down. Huh? But Tirzad said the throne is definitely higher up. To go up, we must first go down. You cannot reach a peak without falling to your lowest. It's like in life. Yes, exactly. Looks like you've learned quite a bit these past few days you've spent with me, eh? Shut up, man. I didn't ask for your opinion, Tirzad. Tirzad the clown. Holy shit. Oh, Dendro! I swear it's blocked. Bro, the game is such a troll. The game is such a troll. No, fan turn back on, thank you. Holy shit. What is this? Alright, cube moment.
Committed to memory. With sword comes shadow.
Okay. Follow the cues.
Speed of light. This way through the rest and rebuild. Incoming.
Oh no! Tucked by the fan. Go, go, go. Stop going. Okay. Another one. Bruh. Alright, what's with the invisible walls? Oh, yo. Oh, yo, verse. Why you trolling? Why you trolling? You're gonna drown yourself in coffee? That doesn't sound like a good idea. It sounds really painful, actually. Because not only is drowning painful, supposedly, but I feel like being in boiling hot liquid would also be painful, you know? You're right, I don't enjoy coffee. Most people don't even drink coffee anyway, they drink creamer. Got 'em. Creamer and chocolate. It's not the coffee they enjoy, it's the sugar. That's more time to save though, right? Or do you have enough to get her? Guaranteed. What am I missing here? Right here. Okay, up we go. You have guaranteed 50-50. I mean, you're more than likely to get 2 5 stars in that many polls anyway, but... Prism of Nisut. Prism of Nisut is a control device within King Deshret's ruins that gives off an enigmatic light. If you get close to a prism of Nisut, you can control all nearby objects that give off the same light as it. You can also change the color of the prism's mysterious glow. You fucking what, mate? How do I just hit operate? Is that gonna move all the blue ones? There we go. There we go. They're all connected now. Oh, do I need to turn it red? Wait, it has to go up, right? What? No, I'm confused, I guess. And now I'm not quite sure what's going on. Fucking what? Oh. Never mind. I should have inspected this sus blue thing at the end of the room, obviously. Tabor moment. Overthinking things.
The wind knows me.
Wait, what? Interesting. That I did not expect. This chair is huge. Paimon feels like just sitting on it's gonna make Paimon super great. I want to sit on it too. I may disapprove of a tyrant like King Deshret, but your thoughts might be a little too audacious even so, Paimon. Anyway, nothing happened, huh? Is something lacking? Or perhaps we made a mistake somewhere. Jabrail did mention that only the chosen may kneel before the throne. Maybe we really have to kneel before the throne? But I'm a researcher of the academia. I can't kneel before a tyrant's throne. It's an empty throne, too. Don't worry, it won't be empty once Paimon sits there. You're seriously... Jet, please help me with Paimon. Jet? Wait, where did Jet go? He was still with us just a moment ago, right? Some mail. Jabrail, are you still refusing to admit that you are a Thutmose deep down? Self-deceiving makes no difference for people like us. You know it. Olamar's throne is right before us. Aren't you obsessed with it too? No mere grain of sand can reject the golden slumber. Olamar's promise is the paradise that all of us dream of. Did you think betraying the Thutmose would be enough to deny your nature? I knew you would be back. Little Jet, do you see now? Once he laid eyes on Olamar's throne, your dear father forgot everything, even you. That was my mistake. It has nothing to do with him. You're just as stubborn as your father. But your talkativeness, I guess you must have gotten that from Ufera, huh? Samael, we've solved everything for you and brought you to the throne. Your dream should be fulfilled. Jet is useless to you, so why keep her? I see, so you're finally showing your true colors, huh, Jabrail? Use their plans against them. You're just one of them, like I expected. So this is your choice. Looks like your companions never really trusted you at all. Tirzad, your expedition should be over now. We've explored the entire Cognizant, and you now have all the knowledge you need for your paper. We should start considering how to get back safely now. I promise to protect you until the end, and I'll keep my word. Tisk, such greed. Jabrail, I knew you. Or I thought I knew you, but I really don't understand what you're doing right now. You're trying to shoulder every burden. Your daughter's safety, that researcher's commission, and even Olimar's secrets. I thought you learned your lesson about greed when Ufara died. Oh, sorry, or should I say, I taught you that lesson when Ufara died. Oh, perhaps you learned your lesson and you're prepared to pay the price now. Let's see which one amongst them will be the price you pay. This weirdo keeps saying weird stuff. Paimon's getting confused. Haven't we uncovered everything? And what are Olimar's secrets anyway? And the Golden Slumber? Aren't those just desert superstitions? Things like that are too vague. There are no research value in them. No, there's no research value in them. They say anyone who gains King Deshret's wisdom is permitted to enter the Golden Slumber and enjoy eternal peace and happiness there. Besides ignorant children who would take that seriously. Huh. You third-rate researcher. Oh, if Ufera were alive, she would have written multiple books by now. Someone like you has no right to talk about Olimar's legacy. Enough! If you wish to sit on Olimar's throne, then do as you please. I won't stop you, and I won't let Tirzad do that either. I opened the path to Olimar's throne for you, and I used Tirzad and Tabor to make Cognizant manifest itself. I don't think I owe Tirzad anything. He wanted a paper that could shock the academic world, and now he has material that no one else has. I've helped him accomplish his objective. Now give Jet to me, and we'll be even. I'm really curious. Why are you always so evasive whenever Olimar's secrets are mentioned? It's an empty throne. Anyone can sit on it. An unqualified and mediocre person won't become great just by sitting on it. That prayer is the key, but of course you know that. Well, it all makes sense if you were planning to return alone. Unfortunately, unless you're willing to pay with little Jet's life, nothing is more important than family. Yeah, Paimon may not know what the secrets of Olimar Paimon may not know what the secrets of Olimar he keeps mentioning are, but it doesn't matter if it's the truth or it's superstition, like Tirzad says. Both strength and endless wealth are nothing before family, and nothing is stronger than family. What kind of prayer has that much appeal? I refuse to believe it, but I don't mind listening in. It wouldn't hurt to include it as an anecdote in my paper. If something like that can be exchanged for Jet's safety, then stop hesitating and tell him. To be honest, I expected that we might have to fight for our lives to get home. So isn't it great that we can resolve this peacefully? I never expected to see such intense superstition. I guess my knowledge is still lacking. Perhaps this superstition linked to King Deshret's as it is may be worth studying after all. Vin Diesel family moment. Oh, stars high above the wasteland. Huh? What isn't this? Father? Jabrail, why? Get ready. Oh stars high above the wasteland, huh? I see. The male repeats the prayer. What is this? Tabor, he looks so strange. He fell asleep. No, wait. He isn't breathing. Got what he wanted. He's inside the golden slumber that Olimar promised. The eternal dreamland. That's what you meant by the eternal dreamland. What happened to Samael? None of you will leave this place alive. Tabor, get ready for battle.
That's close enough.
Speed of light. Hey!
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Everyone hold hands. Don't blink. Very well. I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom. Cut to the chase. Incoming. Hey!
Lord of
Speed of light.
Sand, your sacrifice is ready. The golden slumber.
Father, what's going on? That prayer. Jabrail, you mentioned that Jet's mother deciphered it from Alamar's texts. I didn't expect it to be used here. But is Alamar's golden slumber a way to send his believers into eternal sleep? That makes it more terrifying than I ever imagined. I really should get back and update the collective knowledge of the academic world. Eek, thank goodness Paimon didn't sit on that throne. Just sitting on a seat that doesn't belong to you really doesn't end well, huh? I have so many questions. Ufera made this inference about Alamar's promise. Those who offer the correct prayer to Alamar will be granted entry into the Golden Slumber, but it's a one-way trip. No one can move freely between Eternal Dreamland and reality. It seems like Ufera was right. Samael is gone forever. I must admit that it was a very risky gamble. All that matters is Jet's safe. That's right, everyone's safe, and that's the most important thing. Let me summarize the overall situation now. Jet's back safely, and Samael's subordinates have been defeated. Samael. He got his wish, didn't he? If he wasn't such a villain, I'd even feel like thanking him. Anyway, since he's in the paradise he dreamed of, I don't need his permission to use him as a case study in my paper, right? All's well that ends well, eh? I, Tearzard, hereby announce that this archaeological expedition has been completed successfully and has yielded great results. Is it really over? This doesn't feel real. Actually, it isn't over. I mean, the minimum requirement in the commission was to escort me back to our village, right? That's true. Tearzard's commission isn't over, so I can't slack off just yet. Father and I will be free once we escort Tearzard back safely. But then we can go wherever we want. Oh, I'm not talking about the desert, by the way. I mean literally anywhere. It's fine, Jet. I'm willing to accompany you wherever you want to go. As for Ufera, I'll tell you about her if you're willing to listen. There's her research notes too, but I don't know if you'll be interested in those. I was worried about losing them, so I didn't bring them along. I left them and some luggage with Bonifaz. Once we return to Aru Village and get our luggage. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Does anyone else feel something's wrong? Something's coming this way! What the fuck? What's going on? How could this be? Is it Samael? Oh no, if he gained Alamar's wisdom, then even if it's just for an instant, he would have gained Alamar's authority. We must leave immediately. Oh shit. Oh! Oh no, oh no, oh no.
I will not.
No!
Quietly.
Kicking!
Time to go.
The door is shut. Tabor, what do we do? We must defeat Samael, who has stolen Alamar's power, but his physical form in this world must have been destroyed already. So, that makes him formless? Then how can we defeat him? Don't tell me he's invincible in the Eternal Dreamland. Unless someone goes to where he is. Unless someone stops and defeats him in the Eternal Dreamland, I must protect you. Father, but are you going to come back? Didn't you say that no one can move freely between the Eternal Dreamland and reality? There's no time to lose. I promise to keep you safe until the end. I can't let you all die here. No, Jabrail! What is this place? Jabrail, you're here. I knew it, I knew it. We are the twin blades of Thutmose, our lives dedicated to uncovering the secrets of the Golden Slumber. You took the long way around, but it doesn't matter anymore. We've met again here, at the end of that path. You were just lost before, but the sands of the Thutmose always return before Olamar's throne. Like the dehydrated thirst for a spring, only the illusion of the eternal oasis can relieve our agony. I'm inside the golden slumber promised by Olamar. Oh, you are not us yet. It's fine. Soon there'll be no you. You will become a part of us. This meaningless talk will be unnecessary then. No, I'm here to stop you. My mission is to protect. I must protect Jet and the others. Why? Why care about such trivial matters? Great power is right before you. It's like a torrent in the desert. Don't you feel it? You should obey. Olamar's will is our will. The Thutmose's dreams are our dreams. No. Ufera taught me that I'm not just some part of you. I'm an independent person. I have my own dreams. I won't go back. Jabrail, why don't you understand? Love is just a fever. I even eliminated the infection for you. Has the heat made you lose your mind? You're the one who's lost their mind, Samael, not me. The golden slumber that Olamar promised us isn't like this. It's not a sad place with only we and no I. I'm not sad. I know what I want. My dream is to be one with the Thutmose. Yet you, the warmth of another, I despise such feelings. It makes you weak. Your betrayal was like a blade in my chest, but I obtained Olamar's wisdom, and that wound I thought would never heal is nothing but a memory now. You've realized it too, haven't you? That drowsiness. Olamar is summoning you into the dream. Stop arguing meaninglessly and come with me. Come, fall into deep sleep. When you awaken again, no, when we awaken again, nothing will be left standing in our way. The Thutmose's dreams will be fulfilled. No, you're my enemy. My dream is we are the dunes, and you are a grain of sand. We are one. You know this. No, I'm the treacherous grit. I abandoned the Thutmose and chose a different path. You took the long way around, but you reached the correct destination. Admit it. This is the dream hidden deep within your heart. I wanted to return to this place? Yes, you did. There's no hatred here, only eternal peace. No bitter salt water, only an endless spring. Sleep, Jabrail. Sleep. Father! Father! His body has disappeared. He's not coming back, Jet. This can't be. I refuse to believe it. He always keeps his promises. He promised to tell me about my mother. All of you heard him. He wouldn't lie to me. He never lies to me. I refuse to yield. Jet is right. I'm a man of my word. I promise to protect them until the end. I see. Your ties to the mundane inhibit you. Just like that infection, I just have to eliminate them. The door is open? It must be Jabrail. It's still shaking, Jet. It's dangerous here. We can't stay or else his sacrifice would mean nothing. Leave if you want. Father will be back. He'll be so sad if he couldn't find me when he wakes up. I won't leave him. How foolish. But these trivial troubles will vanish with the wind soon. I won't let you win. I finally get it. Samael, you're right. There will be no me, only us. But you're not the only one who can decide our will. You can't be serious. Samael, the twin blades of Thutmose are equal, so die here with me. Jet, forgive me. You'll have to go on alone from now on. No, I'm sure you won't forgive me. After all, it's my first time breaking a promise to you. I hear the voices of many here. I think I hear Farah too. She's humming the song of her home. Oh, if only you could hear it too. Why couldn't I have told you a little more about her? Her soft, curly hair, and that innocent smile of hers. I have so many things I want to share with you, but I'm no longer able to distinguish if they are my memories or our memories. Sorry. Fucking rip. The door's closed again. Thank goodness we made it out in time. Jabrail protected us, but he... Father. Rip Bozo. It must be Jabrail who opened the door for us. Without him, we would have been... fulfill this promise. This place may not be completely safe. Let's meet up with Nachtigal's group and head back to Aru village. Refusing to give up, Jet examined the entrance to Kaj Nissa time after time, only to find the door tightly shut. Behind it was dead silence. Things had happened and were beyond redemption. Jet, now having but to accept reality, put away Jabrail's axe carefully. It is the only thing he has left behind. We finally managed to persuade her to come back with us to the camp. We then informed the merchants of what happened and returned to Aru village. All of those screens should be like that, by the way. I don't know why they don't make it that way. I think that something like that happened, and Archon bless us all. I'm really sorry about what happened to Jabrail, but at least all of you returned safely. I think we may have to reconsider our career as traveling merchants. The desert is 100 times more dangerous than I expected. Even someone as capable as Jabrail. And nobody like me doesn't have that many lives. Ugh. This may be bad timing, but I have to ask about what all of you plan to do now. I believe Tirzad will be returning to Samara City. Me? Yes, I will. I should head back and start writing my paper. I must record everything that I witnessed. But not for academic glory or anything. Rail did as he promised he would, yet I've always been avoiding my responsibilities. Now it's my turn. I too must shoulder my responsibilities. And as for the stone slate, I've prepared a replica for reference. As for the original, I hope you'll keep it safe for me. I'm not trying to run from danger. It's a commission, you hear? A commission. Just think about it. I'll be completely occupied with my paper soon, but an adventurer like you will never stop adventuring, right? If you make new discoveries this time, wouldn't we make the perfect team? The thesis material shall be mine, and the more are yours. That's perfect. We'll be making the best use of all our resources. And Jet, what do you plan to do now? Do you have any friends you can rely on or something? Father was so busy, he never had the time for anything. He didn't leave anything behind. That axe he always used. Father said he hoped he could meet her again in the Eternal Oasis. He said that day was still very, very far away. Liar. He lied to me and to my mother. He should keep his own promise. I have to fulfill it for him, and take his axe and mother's research notes, which kept in with his luggage. To the Eternal Oasis. I hope they'll find true peace there. Is there anything we can do to help? Thank you, but it's alright. While I was taking a quick look through my mother's research notes, I noticed what seemed like casual diary entries on the edges of the pages. I found out that my father is from this tribe called Tanit, so I plan to look for them. Perhaps they can tell me about my father. Sorry, I haven't... I'm sorry. Let's give her a moment to herself. Sag! Yeah, anyway, Nachtigal and I will be staying here for a while. We'll think long and hard about our future. We should be staying in Samara for some time too. Paimon just has this feeling that there are so many more secrets to uncover. Come to us if you need anything. We'll do our best to help you. And good luck in your adventures. To be continued. I wonder if that's what the next quest is gonna lead into.
Hold the line!
That's why we had to do it. Sorry, I'm still not very good at controlling my emotions. Don't apologize. Yeah, we know you're going through a tough time. Thank you. Your travels be smooth. Well, Paimon hopes that everything will go well for you too. Paimon's sure it will. Damn. Damn.
Looking to buy some handmade goods?
Alrighty. Well, that's it for what I want to do in Genshin right now. So, I might be back in a little bit. If I said, find something to eat, and I might stream some Destiny or something. We'll see. Well, anyway, thanks guys so much for watching, and I will see you all later.